Hello, I'm Nancy from Team Bloom. Imagine you're Li, a young factory worker in China who does not save for a rainy day. Something comes up. Without access to formal credit and friends and family, Li turned to online payday lending services, not knowing the interest rate. One after another, Li ended up over-indebted and desperate. Li is not alone. 70% of Chinese population still don't have access to credit. 100 million people have ever used free data lending. This young deliverymen, waitresses, factory workers left the hometown, work in big cities, yet were trapped in debt. The urgency was elevated under COVID-19. For the first time, deliverymen talked about emergency saving. Out of 112 factory workers, more than half of them cannot cope with emergency. They crave community, external forces, better analysis and knowledge. They want their finance back in control. So what's blocking them towards financial health? Behaviors. Goals are easy to set, but the real battle is to fight instant gratification. Lack of community and no second chance available just makes things worse. Bloom will train self-discipline and break the vicious circle. How? Bloom encourages young urban low-income individuals to save through digital communities and behavior interventions, aims to help them combat instant gratifications, get out of debt trap, and build resilience. Bloom will also bridge them to formal financial services and lead them journey towards wealth accumulation. We leverage digital technology to transform behavioral insights into product functions, provide seamless user interface, and rapid prototyping. Now, Li will onboard Bloom through employer or referral, join communities, collectively set goals and rules, encourage each other, attend gamified challenges. Li and his friends will upgrade the community with higher incentives after accomplishing the first goal. The behavior data gathered will connect them with installment loans, wealth management from formal financial service providers with consumer care. Li may eventually become a small business owner back in his hometown. Here's a feature mapping for the beta MVP phase. We believe in technology. There's a lot we can do. Machine learning algorithms, AI-empowered cash management and analysis, digital currency implementations, and even job postings. But before we have smart machines helping, we want to empower people first. We want them to feel encouraged, achieve victories, and spread the joy. And we are not doing it alone. Bloom serves and interacts with all ecosystem stakeholders. In exchange, Bloom will charge a percentage of the interest earned, referral fees from financial institutions, and a subscription fee for investment tools launched later. The MVP test phase will last 6 months, and we aim to launch wealth management tools between year 2 and year 3. Regarding financials, based on very conservative assumptions, such 0.1% penetration in one company, minimum charge, accounting retention rate, and conversion rate, Bloom will be profitable in year 2 with initial funding. Admittedly, Bloom is at a very early stage. The idea was finalized in June as a schoolwork, but our experience, our passion, and our understanding of the problem is no less. I was a fintech entrepreneur deployed data solutions to help micro enterprises in China back in 2014, and investigated online payday loan market and advocated consumer protection back in 2018. I wrote the first report about Chinese financial health problem in 2019. The story of Li is a burden in my heart, and I carry it with me in my study in Oxford and incubated Bloom. And I want a step further. Financial health is still a very immature concept in China, and I want to join communities with shared vision. I want to have support and guidance, and I want to deploy Bloom successfully in China. Most importantly, I want to see that waitresses, young factory workers, deliverymen, to have their financial freedom and financial resilience back. Thank you very much.